7 of the most unbalanced weapons in Call of Duty. Welcome back to COD Trendy. Let's get into the video. Number 7, the bow. In the early days of Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, there were 2 weapons that were on top of the rest. The ASM-1, the SMG, and the bow. It got to the point that people started calling the game Bow of Duty Cup and Call of Duty Bow Warfare. It was everywhere and by far the best assault rifle. Besides this, there were other weapons and weapon variants in Call of Duty that made these weapons even better. The Ball 27 and Obsidian Steve is one of these weapons that made the best weapon in the game by increasing the damage and decreasing handling and fire rate. The only way you could actually get your hands on this weapon was through supply drops. Weapon variants in COD in general were pretty ridiculous. However, the Ball Obsidian Steve was really at the top of the bunch. The developers did try to weaken the bow by increasing the recoil, which made more people use the ASM-1. Still, overall, the Bow Obsidian Steed was ridiculously powerful within this game and had no match. Number 6, the Broccoli Gun. Next up on our list, we're looking at Black Ops 3's Broccoli Gun. The Broccoli Gun, aka the Brekkie, was unbalanced right from the start. In previous games, the way guns worked depended on how many pellets of the shotgun shell you hit on target and how much damage you were doing. But in Black Ops 3, the only thing that makes a difference is that if one of the pellets hits the gun, even if one of those pellets hits with the Broccoli Gun, it would deal 50 damage. That means you had to get 2 shots right on your target to eliminate them. Also, you could just press down on the fire button to kill your opponent, so it didn't take much time or skill to kill your target. And when you match this slightly overpowered weapon with a modded controller like a jitter mod, it almost doubled the fire rate of the Brekkie. It made the gun so overpowered there was nothing you could do against it. COD has patched this since, but it didn't take modders long who found a way around that patch. It was then patched again, but you can still see a jitter mod every now and then. However, these are nowhere near as many as you find in the beginning when the jitter mod was introduced. Number 5, a deadly combination. At number 8, we have what is not really a weapon, but a combination of perks and attachments. We're talking about one-man army noob tubes. Gamers could pretty much be done with any assault rifle by using the noob tube attachment, along with the one-man army and the one-man army pro perk. This basically allowed you to have unlimited noob tubes. There were some places on the map where you could fire these across the map, landing in the other team's spawn. Maybe you were at an awesome kill streak, but a grenade lands at your feet and there's nothing you could do about it. Plus, the person shooting these would have an unlimited number of them. Number 4, the Desert Eagle. Now, this is one of the most legendary weapons you probably won't know about. It's the Desert Eagle on Call of Duty 4. The Desert Eagle originally didn't have a fire rate cap on it. What that meant was that if you had an efficient trigger finger, you could actually fire it at 1000 RPM if you felt like it. But what people ended up doing was that they started using modded controllers to gain and fire rate on the Desert Eagle. You could kill somebody almost instantly when they walked around the corner. There was only one downside to this weapon, and that it had a small magazine. But if you can kill people in just the first few bullets anyway, as the weapon had high damage, it didn't quite matter. But in the end, they nerfed the fire rate to what if you see on Modern Warfare Remastered at 625 RPM. That's what an average Joe trigger finger is right around that speed. But if you had the skill for it, you could get your trigger finger going up all the way to 1000 RPM, which a lot of really good players did. This got lots of people upset because they were good players, but they couldn't use that Desert Eagle to their advantage anymore. Number 3, the FMG9. Modern Warfare 3's Akimbo FMG9 is next on our list. The attachment available for this weapon Akimbo gave you twice the fire rate, making it over 2000 RPM from just 1038 RPM. That's totally ridiculous. You could shoot dead your target within seconds. It was so overpowered that they had to weaken it a couple of times. Firstly, they lowered the fire rate to 911 RPM, but the Akimbo still turned it into an 1800 RPM fire rate. Next, they lowered the fire rate only to 754 RPM, which rendered it more balanced. With most high fire rate weapons, you mostly have a lot of recoil, but with the Akimbo, you didn't aim it down sights, meaning there wasn't so much recoil. Also, for whatever reason, the hipfire spread on the Akimbo was very little, making it incredibly easy to aim and very easy to control. Number 2, MP40. This has to be one of the most overpowered weapons on any Call of Duty game ever, but the twist about this one is that it never got patched. We're of course talking about the MP40 from Call of Duty World at War. Unlike other SMGs with a 3 to 5 bullet kill, the MP40 was a 2 to 4 bullet kill. A headshot with this thing was guaranteed to be an instant kill. Just one headshot could take you all the way across the entire map. It's a 2 bullet kill. In the game, there were 2 different perks that were necessary, Stopping Power and Juggernaut. This will make it 1 less bullet to kill, while the Juggernaut made sure that you are 1 more bullet to kill. With the MP40, however, you didn't have to use Stopping Power, so you could use Juggernaut without disadvantage to your weapon. This way, you were 1 extra bullet to kill, and this was incredibly powerful. Number 1, the Akimbo Model 1887. Second on the list, we have the Akimbo Model 1887. After the launch of Modern Warfare 2, it was immediately nerfed. When you use an individual Model 1887, it wasn't actually that great, but when Akimbo, the range and damage absolutely shattered the ceiling. You could pretty much one-shot someone halfway across the map. It was absolutely unbelievable. Plus, the reload time was really quick. You could kill people at a ridiculously long range, but it didn't seem to take them long to nerf these. It hardly took them a month to do this, but still it seemed like everyone on the game was using the Akimbo Model 1887. The Spaz 12 became popular as the best SMG after this, but before that, the Akimbo Model 1887 absolutely reigned supreme. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit a like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on any of our videos in the future. Also, watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.